Friends, in this video, we'll be explaining to you the most important spotting error questions for your SSC CHSL exam that is going to conduct in the next month, in the month of January. So these questions are very common questions and very important questions. They keep coming, they keep repeating in SSC exam. So that is why they are very important questions. And this video tutorial I am recording in the English language for the English medium student. So this video tutorial will be very important for SSC students. Okay. So this video tutorial will be in English language, and if you want to watch the Hindi version of the same video, I have already uploaded the Hindi version of the same video. You can definitely watch it. Now before we proceed further, let me give you very important information here. These mock test series we have launched for your selection in any competitive exam, and if you want to buy and practice through this mock test series, you have to visit test.englishaadvantage.in. You have to visit this site, and when you visit this site, you sign up here and you can buy in 399 rupees. Some 90 plus tests you can buy, and they will definitely give you success in any competitive exam. So this mock test series is very comprehensive. It covers all the topics, all the sections like quant, like reasoning, general awareness, English, and computer. And it also covers topic wise test. Okay, this is very important. It also covers topic wise test, full length test, sectional test. It is available both in Hindi and English medium, so you can choose as per your choice. It is valid for 1 year. It is based on latest pattern, and you get full 24 hours into 7 support. This is the number you can contact all the time if you face any problem, and this is the email ID. So you get all the support all the time. And if you are preparing for banking as well as SSC exam, we have launched this combo pack, and in this combo pack there are some 181 tests, and this is highly useful for any student who is preparing for competitive exam. So if you are preparing for banking as well as SSC exam, you can buy this combo pack of 699 rupees, and it has 181 tests. Okay, so these mock test series are very important. If you want selection in any competitive exam, please buy this and please practice through it, and you will definitely get success. Now let us move on to the real part. These are the spotting error questions I have taken for SSC CHSL exam. These spotting error questions are very important. They will come in the English section. So let me go through this question. Neither of the two brothers are sure to pass. These kind of questions are very important, very common in SSC exam. In SSC exam, in spotting error part, there are only 4 sections: A, B, C, and D, where D section for the no error part. So in banking questions there are 5 parts. In SSC question there are only 4 parts. So in this question, since neither, either, each, and every, these 4 words are singular, so they are followed by singular helping verb. Okay, neither, either, each, and every are singular, so they are followed by singular helping verb. So here in place of are, you must write is, and then only the sentence can be corrected, and here your answer will be C. Now question number 2 says, believe me, I am believing whatever you have said. Now this question is very tricky question. In this question, here in place of I am believing, you must say I believe, because believe and feel and taste, these kind of verbs are they indicate natural action, not the physical action. Okay, see, taste, believe, guess, hate. So these verbs are not normally used in present continuous tense. These are the verb of perceptions, you can say. So here in place of am believing, you must say I believe. Believe me, I believe whatever you have said. So in place of this believing, you must write here believe, and here your answer will be B. Now question number 3 says, a good friend of me has been in London for 20 years. Now in this question, The erroneous part is this pronoun. Okay, this pronoun comes after a verb. Okay, after this preposition, the possessive form comes. Okay, so in place of a good friend of me, you must say a good friend of mine, or you can say my good friend. Either you say my good friend, or you say a good friend of mine, a good friend of yours, a good friend of hers. Okay, so that is how you say it correctly. Now here this is the erroneous part, and your answer will be B in this question number 3. Question number 4 says, I was not at the last meeting, and neither was you. Okay, this seems to be correct sentence, but here the error lies in this helping verb. Okay, now with this you always use the word were, not was. Okay, you were there. So in place of this was, you have to write here were. Okay, and here your answer will be this C. Question number 4, your answer is C. Question number 5, the three individuals are so different that their taste vary from one another. We use each other for two and one another for more than two. So since we are talking about more than two, this one another is correctly used here, and taste is plural, so after this taste, this vary is also correct. So in this sentence, there is no error, and your answer here will be D. Okay, now question number 6 says, he remembered that his visa would be expired in a month. Now if you say it would be expired in a month, it would be considered a passive voice, and in passive voice it would mean that somebody else will come and expire the visa. Okay, but the reality is that visa will expire on its own. Okay, so that is why there is a time limit with the visa. As long as the time expires, the visa also expires. So here you have to write this sentence in active voice. He remembered that his visa would expire. In place of would be expired, that is the passive voice. In place of this would be expired, you have to say would expire. Only would expire, because you don't have to use here passive voice but the active voice. So here your answer will be C. In place of would be expired, you have to write would expire. Very tricky question, very good question. Okay, now question number 7 says, when I shall see him, I shall tell him, I shall tell him. Okay, now these kind of questions are also very common in SSC exam. We are talking about the two future activities. Okay, when we talk about the two future activity, one of the activity has to be written in simple present tense. So okay, so this is the main part. Okay, because it doesn't have any connector, and this is the subordinate part because it has this connector when. So subordinate part is written in present simple tense. In these kind of sentences, subordinate part is written in present simple tense and main part is written in future tense. So here in place of when I shall see him, in place of this you have to say when I see him. You have to cut this part. Okay, so here your answer will be A. Question number 7, your answer is A. Now question number 8 says 3 and 3 makes 6. Okay, very simple sentence, at the same time very tricky. Now here we are talking about the two entities 3 and 3. They are joined by this connector and. So since we are talking about two entities, this verb has to be written in plural. Okay, so in place of this makes, you have to say make. So here your answer will be B. Question number 9, he is accused with committing the murder. Now in this sentence, this word accused means he has been blamed by somebody. So accused is followed by of, not by with. Okay, so here your answer will be B. Accused of. He is accused of committing the murder. Now question number 10 says many students have passed this exam. Okay, now please remember this thing, that there is a difference between many and many A. Okay, So many a is followed by singular noun, at the same time singular verb. So singular noun is correctly used here, but singular verb is missing here. So in place of this have, you have to say has. So many a student has. So in place of have, you have to write has, and then only the sentence can be corrected. Your answer will be B. Question number 11 says, nothing but the heads of the innumerable people was seen in the ground. Now please remember this thing, that nothing but, after nothing but singular or plural noun can be used, but the helping verb has to be singular, because nothing and no one are singular. So that is why this verb has to be written in singular. In place of were, you have to write was. So your answer here will be C. Question number 12 says, the number of students taking admissions in the colleges are rising. Now here again two confusing phrases, the number of and a number of. A number of means many, at the same time the number of means a number. We are talking about a number, and number is singular. Okay, any number is considered singular. So that is why when you say the number of, you are talking about the number. So here the number will be followed by singular verb. This are is wrong here. In place of this, you have to write is. Okay, because we are talking about the number, and number is considered singular. But at the same time, a number of is considered plural. Okay, because a number of means many. So a number of students are. Now here this is wrong. In place of, you have to write are, and you can correct this sentence this way. A number of students are talking. So here your answer will be B. Question number 14, the latest methodology of recruiting employees in the companies of all profiles are more considerate. Okay, now these kind of sentences are common not only in SSC but also in banking exam. So before this proposition, whatever is written before this proposition, that will be considered your subject. So before this of, the subject is the latest methodology. Okay, and the methodology is singular. So this will be considered the real subject. These recruiting employees, companies and profiles. Okay, these will not be considered the real subject. The real subject is the latest methodology. Okay, and the latest methodology is singular. So that is why in place of are, you have to write is. Question number 15 says, not one of the 5 members of the committee were able to present a viable solution. Okay, not one. One and not one, both of them are singular. So that is why in place of were, you have to write was. And your answer will be B. Question number 16 say, the innocence and playfulness of a child exist in every human being. Okay. Now here we are talking about the two quality, innocence and playfulness. But here we are talking both of these quality as a single unit. Okay, because this the hasn't been used twice, it has been used only once. The innocence and playfulness. So when the is used only once, it is considered a singular unit. It is considered a singular unit. Okay, innocence as well as playfulness, both of them belong to a child, and we are considering it as a single unit. So that is why your subject is singular, and for singular subject your verb here should be used in singular. So in place of exist, you must say exist. Okay, so in place of exist, you must add as to the exist. Okay, and that is how you can make it singular, and your answer and your question will be corrected. So here your answer will be B. In place of exist, you have to write exists. Question number 17, the president of the company and the friend. Just see in this sentence, unlike the previous sentence, in this sentence we are using this word the twice, here as well as here. So here we are talking about the two entities, the president of the company and the friend. So there being two entity, this subject will be considered plural, and in place of this has, you have to write have. Okay, so in question number 17th, your answer will be B. Question number 18 again, pond and fish make an enchanting scenery. Here again we are talking about pond and fish. Pond and fish, both of them contribute to making an enchanting scenery. Both of them make an enchanting scenery. So again here we are talking about pond and fish as a single unit. Okay, so pond and fish will be considered singular, and in place of make you have to write makes. This is very tricky question and very good question. Question number 19 say the member of the party as well as the president of the company does not agree. Now in these kind of questions where you use this phrase as well as, okay, now in these kind of questions the verb agree with the word that comes before this as well as. Okay, now here before as well as we are talking about members. Okay, and members is considered plural, so here in place of does not you have to say do not. Okay, so here your answer will be C. Question number 20th, it is me who should be blamed for all the problems. Okay, now these kind of questions, this is very important question. In place of this me you have to say here I, because this is, am, are is followed by subjective case of the pronoun. So here your answer will be A. This is the question that I have said for you. You have to solve this question. You have to go through this question and solve and try to figure out the error in this question, and whatever is the error, please send me through the comment box after correcting this sentence, and I will give you my feedback on that comment. Okay, now this is the last reminder, and this mock test series, you must buy this mock test series if you want your sure and certain selection in any competitive exam, whether it is SSC, CHSL, or whether it's IBPS, CLERK, or any other exam. This mock test series has been designed for selection, very comprehensive. It covers all the sections, all the topics, and it's based on latest pattern. So you have to visit test.englishaadvantage.in. From here you can buy this mock test series, and you have to practice it, and you can get selection in any competitive exam. So how did you find this video tutorial? How did you like it? If you have found it useful, please like it, share it with your friend, do send me your comment, and send me the answer of the question number 21st, and I will give my feedback. And if you haven't subscribed this channel till now, kindly do subscribe, kindly do join us for latest notifications. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you.